Hello everyone, here from the famous city of Sydney in Australia. This is gonna be the third region that we visited in Australia. We arrived in Melbourne and started our trip there, and then we went to the region of Cairns, all tropical, really beautiful, visited some beaches, islands, some amazing waterfalls too, so that was great. And now we're here in Sydney. Arrived here last night from Cairns, and I'm currently in the garden of our apartment. We got this on Airbnb. It's 300 Australian a night, and we're right in the city centre, so we're pretty close to Chinatown. You can see all the big business buildings around here. Bit of a scruffy garden, I guess, to hang out in. It's got some tables and chairs here, and this is our bedroom. It's a really nice apartment, so my parents on the other side have the exact same setup. Each room has its own bath. I was getting ready. And also a really nice big living room. You guys said you could live in an apartment like this.
Oh yeah, we'd stay here 6 months quite easily.
Yeah, got a nice big TV. Also another dining table and a kitchen. We want to do some cooking, pretty much has everything that we need there. And it also includes a washing machine and dryer, so we're going to be making use of that too. And I think there's another bathroom there. So we're going to make our way down to the Sydney Harbour. We're staying about 45 minutes away walking, but there's a lot of things to see on the way. Yeah, and just like Melbourne, there's kind of like a familiarity feeling walking through the big cities of Australia, because a lot of things look like England. I mean, a lot of the buildings are from the British period, from the 1800s. This one looks like it is here, but then sometimes it reminds us a bit of America, especially because of the wide roads. There's also lots of like trucks and big cars in Australia, isn't there?
Yeah, just like in Texas, where we used to live.
And they also did this in Melbourne, where you have the older outer layer of the building, but inside it's a modern big building, I guess, to like preserve it. You can see over here as well the outer wall, so that's pretty cool. So I grew up in Manchester, England. I left ages ago, like 18 years ago, that's why my accent's changed a lot. But yeah, the appearance was kind of like this. And I think now we're entering the main part of Chinatown, because there's all the Chinese restaurants everywhere. In general, you do see a lot of Asians in Australia, in Melbourne. There was many too, so there's many different kind of Asian cuisine, isn't there?
Yeah, Thai food and Vietnamese food.
All the
Nepalese,
Asian food.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, that's the gateway, just like you see in a lot of the Chinatowns throughout the world. Yeah, this one has a bit more of a traditional look to it compared to the one in Melbourne. We're actually staying right next to Chinatown in Melbourne also. Coincidence. Before we continue exploring Sydney, we're going to talk about the sponsor of this video, Soundcore. We always get asked about what electronics that we use, and for the past 3 years we've been using Soundcore earphones.
We've had 3 different models in the past years, but now Soundcore has the updated version of AeroFit 2, which has 4 adjustable ear hook positions for different ear sizes, rich sound quality, and an AI translation feature. The AeroFit 2 offers detailed sound with bass turbo technology, but still up to 42 hours of playtime with one single charge.
We've recently started running in preparation for a difficult hike that we're going to be doing in the near future, and the AeroFit 2 has been perfect to train while listening to music.
The game changer on the AeroFit 2 is the new translation feature, which supports more than 100 languages with real-time response. It's available in 2 modes, face-to-face and real-time translation.
The AI translation has a 97% accuracy rate, low latency, and it's free to use directly in the Soundcore app.
This will definitely be useful during our travels to help with the language barrier that we face in many countries, and we thought it would be cool to show it in use right now.
So Carol will be speaking in a native language, Portuguese, using the Soundcore app, and I'll be using the AeroFit 2 earbuds to translate what she's saying into English. Good morning. What are the directions to Copacabana Beach?
Bom dia! Quais são as direções para a praia de Copacabana?
Você pega a primeira direita, segue até o final da rua, depois você vira à direita de novo e já chegou.
You take the first right, go all the way to the end of the street, then turn right again, and you're there.
Are there many places to eat on the beach?
Existem muitos lugares para comer na praia?
Sim, tem vários lugares para comer na orla, mas se você quer algo mais barato, também tem vendedores de rua na praia.
Yes, there are several places to eat along the shore, but if you want something cheaper, there are also street vendors on the beach.
Okay, thank you for the information. Have a good day.
Ok. Obrigado pelas informações. Tenha bom dia.
De nada, aproveite o Brasil.
You're welcome. Enjoy Brazil.
So click on the link below in the video description to get more information about the Soundcore AeroFit 2. And don't forget to use the code CASEFORME to receive a free travel case for the AeroFit series. So now we're entering Hyde Park, which is supposed to be the oldest park in Australia. And funnily enough, that's the famous park in London too, Hyde Park. A lot of the street names here are the same as in England also. So we just went down one called Elizabeth Street, there's Liverpool Street, I think there's one over there called Oxford Street. Oh, this looks cool. Got some monument back there, man-made waterfalls. And just noticed the sky tower up there. We might be going up there. It's been a while since we've been up a tower in a city. I think the last time might have actually been Japan, over a year ago. You feel like you're back in Manchester?
Definitely, it really looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, similar.
And the roads and everything, but it's nice. A nice feel to it.
More open than Manchester, though.
Yeah. Oh,
More
yeah.
spacious.
More spacious.
We got the gloomy Manchester weather going on.
Not the Manchester weather going on.
Warmer.
Yeah, it is warmer. I think right now it's about 24 degrees. Actually the perfect weather to be walking around. It's supposed to be sunnier later on, so it will be hotter. Better than Cairns for walking though.
Yeah, it was so humid in Cairns.
The rainforest.
Yeah.
Man, even out here we got some weird animals. Check this bird out. Look at the size of that beak. What is that?
Only in Australia.
Yeah. And next to Hyde Park we have the St. Mary's Cathedral, a beautiful sandstone cathedral. Looks like we've got a bit of like a flower show going on here too. Lots of nice different flowers. So online it says that it is a Gothic style Catholic cathedral built of local sandstone from 1868 to 1928. Get another nice angle of the cathedral from the side. You can see how big it is from here. It's a lot longer than you can see from the front. There's also another nice sandstone building back there. This is another section of Hyde Park. You got these birds everywhere with the big beaks. Don't think we've ever seen that kind of bird before. Yeah, definitely haven't. Don't know what that's called. They're all around this park. So we're making our way to the tower now, the Eye. It's actually inside of a mall. Just trying to work out how to get there. Looking good, man. Crocodile Dundee. I like it actually, pretty. Bit Heisenberg.
Yeah, remember that one I took that
Yeah.
time? In the,
Mr. Heisenberg.
in Houston.
So it was 40 Australian to enter per person. Some information here, cost $26 million. I guess that's Australian dollars to construct. Completed in 1981. Tower is the tallest building in Sydney. So this is 309 meters high. You can just see a bit of the Opera House there, look, between the buildings. First glimpse. Yeah, I think we're gonna walk over to that part there. I think you're supposed to get a good view. Yeah, and there you can see Sydney Harbour. Massive harbour. You can see a helicopter going past there. I don't know if that's like a tour. So pretty much all these points you can visit by ferry. We might be getting on a ferry today. I think you can get one from down here. You can also get one from near the Opera House over there.
Lots of islands. I didn't know they had any islands.
I think one of the islands is a prison.
Still?
Well, I don't know now, but here was a penal colony originally of Britain. So if you want, you can even do the skywalk, which I guess is on the top floor, out in the open. I think they also have a restaurant too. The skywalk will obviously be more expensive than up here though. Yeah, definitely worth coming though, to get a great view of the city, see the layout properly. So this is probably the most impressive building so far, the Queen Victoria building, which I believe is also from the 1800s. I think now it's like a shopping mall inside. We'll probably walk through it. I think there's an old town hall down there, and then we'll go back through the middle. The building's in amazing condition though. Looks brand new almost. And I think that is the town hall. Got another Gothic looking church too. I don't know the name of this one though. It looks like there's a wedding going on right now. Nice venue for a wedding. So now we've come to a pub called PJ O'Brien's. Another thing that reminds me of England, there's lots of pubs in Australia. Also very dimly lit, just like you get in England. I think I'm going to get the beef and Guinness pie, $28.50. I might get a Carlton, a pint of Carlton, which is the Aussie beer. What are you getting? Fish and chips?
Fish and chips, yeah.
Is it this? Beer battered cod?
Yeah.
Okay, beer battered cod, $27.50.
To Sydney.
Cheers, biggers.
Happy Sydney.
And the pub food is looking great, the pie. I've already had this a few times in Australia. Carol's fish and chips too. You got the same as me, the Guinness pie. And Mum got gnocchi.
Yeah, with pesto.
That's not really pub food, is it? Gnocchi.
No.
Italian. Mum got the house wine too. What beer did you get?
I don't remember the name.
You don't remember the name? Looks like a lighter colour to mine. I always go for the Carlton or the Guinness here in Australia. So now we've come to the Royal Botanic Gardens, which is what we could see from the Sky Tower. We think that there should be a good view of the Opera House from around there. Seem to be preparing for some show over there. I think we can still pass through. You can see a bit of the Opera House right there. Yeah, so we were planning on continuing on, but the gate is closed there for some sort of event. And we're kind of against the sun from this side, so it's not the best shot. In the shade there, so I think we'll just walk back around and go close to it. I saw that sometimes this is like an amazing angle. You got the Harbour Bridge behind it too, just not right now.
Yeah, I thought it would be bigger. I don't know.
Oh really?
Yeah, but maybe when we get close to it, it will look bigger.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it looks pretty big to me anyway. Alright, now do you think that it looks bigger?
Yeah, it looks very big.
Yeah, it's always bizarre when I've been seeing pictures of things all my life and then I finally get to see them. Such a unique design. So construction on that began in 1959 and it was completed in 1973. I read online that there's like 12 floors. I think it goes underground for parking. You can park up to like around 1,000 cars underneath there. And you can do a tour inside if you want. We're not going to on this trip. Maybe another time. Got a great shot here of the bridge now. There's also another tour where you climb to the top. You can actually see a group up there right now. It was pretty expensive though, but obviously from up there you'd have an amazing shot of the Opera House. And this is where the cruise ship is too. Pretty big cruise ship there. Wow, I only just looked down there. Look at all the people.
Wow. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a really nice day, so everybody's enjoying the view. It's a Friday, so people left to work and probably drinking a lot of beer now.
Yeah, I think it's around 5 p.m, so probably a lot of the people in the city have stopped working. Yeah, this is an awesome place to have a drink. Jam-packed like we said. I always love big cities that are on like a waterfront, a harbour, a river. I say that this is probably one of the best ones that we've ever been to on a waterfront from what we've seen so far. Got the live music going on. Michael Jackson. Hard to get a seat though. Some more nice options to have a drink. This one's a bit more laid back without the music. Different vibe.
Yeah, we always had followers saying, oh, you're gonna go to Australia because you're gonna love it. And yeah, they're right. We love Australia.
Yeah, everything that we've seen so far we've really liked. So the original plan was to get a ferry from here to a place called Manly on the other side of the harbour, but we're kind of running out of time. If we go to Manly now, we won't have that long there, so I think we're going to hang around here instead. I think we're actually just going to try and walk all the way around to the other side near the bridge, and should get a good view of the Opera House from over there too. So a change of plan, but we will be going to the other side in the next video, I think. Yeah, what an amazing city though. So this is a cottage that's still standing from the 1800s. John Cadman was the last and longest serving superintendent of government boats and lived in this cottage from 1827 to 1845. Actually says that he was sentenced to death in England for stealing a horse, but ended up being transported to this colony 1797. And yet again, some more nice historic looking buildings. They really are absolutely everywhere. You don't really have to go to some specific part of the downtown. Just go anywhere and you'll see them. So I guess this is where you go up to cross. Ah, so you can cross on the bottom as well. It's not just on the top. You can see another group up there again, making their way up. How much did you say it was for the thing to cross the bridge on the top?
I think that's more than 300
Australian. Yeah, so it is quite a lot. And this building here is a Hyatt Hotel, Park Hyatt Sydney. I thought they were like apartments. They look like it. Imagine that's super expensive. Especially because you have the iconic shot there of Sydney. Yeah, even from the bottom floor of the restaurant, you get in the ultimate view. That's a cool shot again. Yeah, basically it's just nice walking all along the waterfront, and this is just a small part of it. You can just keep walking and walking for ages if you want. There's only so much walking we can do in a day.
Yeah, it's already a lot. 15,000 steps.
That's how much we've done today. Yeah, that's quite a lot for us. Got some information about the Harbour Bridge. So it was opened in 1932. Before then, all the traffic, including horse-drawn carts, cars and people, crossed the harbour by boat. I didn't realise the bridge was that old. I don't know if it's this one that we can see right now, or if it was a different model back then. Might be this one. Probably hear all the sound because right underneath it. Ah, there's the people walking up there. This is where they begin.